Okay, so I think we're all set up. I feel like you can see everything. So let me move this. Now this time I went in and took some time and I got it to work so you can see me and see my desk at the same time without it being super crazy. Y'all gotta excuse my cords all over the place. Oh well, we gonna have to see the one. Alright, so let me okay, so I feel like we are good. Okay, now here is the only thing I cannot see that, and I'm wondering if that light is too bright. Alright. Alright. I think we are in good shape. Oh my goodness. We got 15 things going on. So let's go ahead and get going because I still need to prep. Oh, let me take my phone. I need to prep dinner and I also need to prep lunch. I will say the one thing that I am glad about this holiday season, with the holidays being that 7 days apart, I'm enjoying the short weekend even though I'm not always prepared. And I was wondering, am I the only person who like it comes from that background where the end of the year is cleaning out? So I've been going through towels and throwing away old towels and stuff like that just to get that stuff done in advance. And truth be told, a lot of that stuff really do need to go. We just been holding on to them. So I got my list where I did a little bit of brain dumping as to what I wanted to get done this week. Now I am going to tell you this is going to be a 2-part video because I am going to also decorate this same week in my new planner. I know it is team too much, but I said why not. So I did already put a couple of things down. So Tuesday, I know I needed to do that wrap up for work. Wednesday, it's so weird. Me and my cousin, we actually schedule calls to talk, to go over certain things. So up here, I'm going to put on here the things that I need to look up. She is interested in going to nursing school. So she gave me a list of ones that she's thinking about. So I told her I would give them a second look and asked a couple of my friends who actually finished, what did they think about any of these programs. And she is going to also be in Texas next month. I keep saying, I think it's Dallas. So I told her I would look at a cost comparison between the schools that she had in North Carolina and the schools that she had in Texas. And I'm just going to write KD there. So we are scheduled to talk at 10:30, and I work on Wednesday, so I'm hoping not that I don't have anything too crazy going on that day, so we can still jump in there. Let's see, why does it sound like I have somebody at my door? Okay. Monday, oh my gosh, tomorrow is my kid day. So I need to check. He applied for this program and They were supposed to have decisions out before the end of the month, and we still haven't gotten one back. So I'm going to be doing that on Monday. And then what else did I have down here? Oh, and then other programs. Am I the only person with an adult child who told them that 8 hours is too long to be at work? So now we are in this whole process of trying to find part-time employment. And my brother told me, like, hey, ease into it with him. Now, the other things, I don't have a specific day for. Thursday, I'm going to write this in. So we got grocery delivery. And I am actually doing one more donation drop off. And I need to check to see if the Goodwill is going to be open. Oh, and I'm paying off 2 cards. It's also a payday for me. So on this side, this is why I put all of these boxes down, because I knew I did so much decorating on the other side. Down here, we're going to have to do a whole budget overhaul. And now I'm thinking about, like, I want to decorate the week for next week, because it's going to be moving into a new month, a new year, and a new planner. I think I'm going to do both anyway. So the other one going to be super decorative, as sort of like this. We got a different layout for next year. So the budget is, I have 3 cards that have balances. 2 of them I'm going to pay off this week, and then the end of January I'm going to pay the 3rd card off. I'm also working on this 10K savings challenge, and I need to sit down and really map out how much of a stress this is going to be. Is it going to be realistic for me to try to live off of 1 paycheck? I did it before, and it was a real tight budget. We was not eating out. I was not buying anything. Yeah, I coupon. Listen, if it wasn't on sale or I had a coupon for it, it wasn't getting purchased. I do also want to increase. I have my savings auto debited out of my account, so I want to increase that. And I am one of them people that people be talking about with 5 different accounts. I gotta separate vacation money from play money, from bill money. I don't ever want to feel like I got more money than I really have. And I also want to increase, and this is the part that is making me a little nervous, I want to increase my my stock allocation. So every month I have $200 go to my brokerage account, and then I have it broken up into the different EFTs and the different stocks. The way the market has been going, it has been crazy. So I put my Poshmark store on hold because a lot of that stuff I went ahead and donated. So I need to remove it, and then I need to decide if I also want to do Macari. And those are going to be in line with my 10K savings challenge, because the reality is with bonuses and all of that stuff kind of being up in the air, if I really want to save the 10K in 3 months, I'm going to have to come up with a second source of income. That's just going to have to be what it is. And then, so that is important. And then I wanted to do some research on, it would help if I could spell research right, the DC Planner Journal Conference, because I think that's either March or April, and DC is not far from where I'm originally from. So I was like, maybe I can do a 2-for-1. I could go do that and go home and visit family. And then I need to start thinking about my my friend's trip, and that is going to be when are we gonna go, where are we gonna go, what's gonna be the budget, and who am I inviting. I know I ain't the only person that got multiple friend groups, and I've realized that, yeah, all of them don't blend well together. I'm gonna just say that. I mean, my friends are very nice, but I can tell when they just like, girl, when is she leaving? I need to schedule my mom's house cleaning. That was my Christmas present to her. And I want to get her on a rotation. So if I decide to do the 15th of January, it would be the 15th of each month. And I also need to, I probably should have took these pages out. It probably would have been a little bit easier with my big old hand. I'm gonna move that here. And then trip wise, for my B-Day trip, I need to look at resorts, transportation, and then any activities. My one friend likes to do water activities, so I'll probably look something up like that for him. I need to make a hair appointment this week, and I need to make a spa appointment. And I'm wondering, does anybody do like those monthly ones where it's like Hand and Stone or Massage Envy? I keep debating on whether or not it's worth it to do one of those memberships. And then Sunday is a relaxed day. It's meal plan and meal prep. But other than that, it is a relaxed day. So this is one reason why I do try to create like a cheat sheet of what do I want to get done this week, because it makes it a whole lot easier digging in and just planning out the week. Now here we go with a little bit of foolishness, just a little bit, bear with me. So this planner is pretty much done. I am going to pull out, well, I'll do that later. That's it. Matter of fact, I have to leave that open. Leave it to the side. Now here's the foolishness that is foolishness. Y'all seen me just go ahead and plan for this week in here. Now I am using an undated planner. So technically, I don't really need to plan for this week. I could just move on and start fresh on the 5th. But then I found these cute stickers and I said I want to use one of them. Now this one, I don't think I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use her. And what I'm going to do is still plan in here. So the same things I wrote in my current monthly, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do the opposite. So since Monday through Wednesday is pretty much written out in my other planner, this side is going to be super decorative. And then I will leave space on this side to actually write some things in. And I've come to realize with the vertical layout, if it doesn't have lines, I don't want it. I just don't. This is the only thing that's kind of that I'm debating on if it's going to be an issue for me or not, is because this has that productivity layout and it has these darn time blocks for each hour. I don't time block. I work a 9-to-5 job. So I don't need to really time block every hour. So that's the only thing I'm wondering if that's going to get on my nerves or not. But I wanted to use this layout because of this section in the front. Because I'm not doing a separate goals journal or goals or full planner for all of that. So these 2 pages is pretty much all I'm going to need. And y'all see I already put stickers down for those. And then I do like having the block at the top and then the 2 down here. But we're going to see. Because I said I was determined not to purchase anything new. The other thing that I think is going to not irritate me yet, but you know what? I'm not going to say that. What it's going to do is force me to use all of those dot stickers that I always have left over. So let's start with this. I'm going to be looking back to see. Okay, let me put on here Thursday. Thursday is just really to-dos. It's no appointments. So I can make that work. So first, I think it'll be better if I white out these. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be able to get through a lot of my doll collection. Because I already know, I think I'm gonna be throwing some dolls over top, some boxes, and probably some washi. Now I haven't done a lot of the washi on the spine. Now I've done stickers that have overlapped and just used my X-Acto knife, but I may be embracing that, taking a piece of washi and putting it down the spine and then just repunching for the months that are orange. I don't really care too much about the months that are black, but the ones that are orange, we're gonna see. And I always start out the year like, oh, I'm going to use this one layout. And a lot of times that's not what happens. On here. So let's go here. I'm like, the purse, can I also say, like, the sizing on the items on this always threw me off. Like one garment would be super huge, and then the other supporting pieces would be kind of small, like the purse in relation to the bag and the shoes. Just kind of threw me off a bit. Put that there. And we'll throw that. I am really kind of mixing some of the old things that I had in the tuck with some of the newer items that I have as well. Alright. Oh, my terrible leg. Let's see. Oop. Sure, God, I got stuck to my darn nail. Sometimes I forget that I even have certain items in there. And I feel like I'm going to put a quote behind her. And I'm mad, I don't think I pulled any of my fitness stickers. Because now that I'm thinking about it, and I wonder, do I have any of them fitness ones? because mainly that's probably what I'm going to use this top lock for. And then you see I got my whole little stash of stickers that I must use. And do any of you guys remember the, like, I think it was the makeup group that started doing, they called it Pan Down, where they were picking an item and using all of that item until it was done. So I did that for a while. I think I'm going to go back to that. I most definitely. And I wonder, should I feel like this is a good time to use some of these metallics. Did I not pull a quote book? Let me see. I pulled this colorful one, of course. You were born to fly, strong heart, brave spirit. It's yours. These are cute, but they are super bright. Let's see, what's the old ones? Love yourself fully. What's coming is better than what is gone. I like that one. I think that's a good one for the start of a new year and a new month. I didn't push it all the way down. And I need to find my thin, like, I think they're considered needle nose tweezers. Yeah, that works. Another part. What did I do with the... Maybe I'll stick her. Maybe to bring a little green in. That just looks way too fancy. No. Let's stick her right back on here. And go with my initial instinct. So let me pull, and then I also did grab this one. I thought that some of the colors in this one I might be able to work with, and now I'm like, no. This is what happens when you just grab stuff. This is going to be more along the color palette. Alright. So let's do our two bills. Let's do blue. And let's do the green. I think those are a little more muted. And then, matter of fact, yeah, let me put a money quote in the middle. Know your worth, get stuff done. We can use the bills still. Oh, the one thing I forgot to put on this darn list is me to follow up with my county. And I get it because last week it was the holiday, so I'm sure people was not trying to answer the phone and ask questions. But I need to follow up with somebody about the increase in my darn property taxes, and because I have it included in my mortgage, and my mortgage company said that they did not receive a copy of the new statement. So I did email them over a copy of the new bill, but I want to make sure because I don't want to get a delinquency notice. So I need to see to just go ahead and pay, because if that's the case, I need to go ahead and pay it before I start thinking I got some money. I feel like I want to put something gold on this side, and I already know that is something that I need to do early in the week. I feel like I need to slide that right there on Monday and make time for it. Let's mix and match some of these boxes. And I need to start using more of these metallic color stickers, because I have some in another book, and it's like the only boxes I haven't used. Okay, now where did it go? There we go. And I think the little checklist is probably something I'm also going to incorporate into covering up these that time block section. That's good. I wonder, do I got a small painting or something I can sit there? Happy Sunday. Hey lady, did you start getting yourself together for with your new planner? And I've been telling people, if you don't have your planner picked out or set up, a good old piece of paper until you decide, because I feel like that's how we end up buying everything under the sun when we unsure. I might just use, I don't know if she gonna fit there. We're gonna say. It'll bring a little bit of extra color. Oh, and I done ripped her darn leg. This is probably why I should have taken it off with the darn tweezers. Let me see. Now this is a whole mess. I don't know, too much crap on my desk. Oh, you can't really see it that bad at all. I'm gonna throw her right there. And then I need to find, we're gonna throw her here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta laugh because I took these purple stickers out because that's what I was going to use for, I think I was going to use for this week. We'll use them for next week. We will use them for next week. like, yeah, I should put her down first. Now I gotta figure out. Oh, see, you doing good. My girlfriend is still undecided. She on the fence. Cause I've been sending her videos, and she's like, I don't know. Now I want to try this, and now I want to try that. And I was like, girl, just get a notebook first, and you can go from there. I think this is right over her darn hands. I don't want to go over her hands, but I don't know. I'm working on that. Oh man. And I've come to realize that Sundays have become like literally my quiet time, quiet day. I don't want to do no cleaning on Sunday. So I'm like, I've been telling everybody in the house, hey, let's make sure we get it done before Sunday comes. Because I'm not going to be cleaning nothing on Sunday. And I know you don't want to clean anything on Sunday. Especially because I got football people in my house. And it sounds like two of them taking a nap. The other one probably on the darn game. I don't like that. I was trying to think of ways to bring this burgundy color over here, and then some of these, well, these colors kind of coordinate with this. The colors ain't gonna match. I already see it. The colors are not gonna match, and that's going to be okay. But let me grab 2 boxes. And let me hit this remember. My girlfriend's birthday is the 15th of January. I still have no clue what I'm going to get her. And see, I like the mini. I never used it. I had one. I put stickers and everything in it, decorated, and never used it. That's why I just started I just ended up just carrying a notebook. And I was like, yeah. I was like, just take the notebook. Because girl, I ain't gonna tell you, I write so big. I was using going all across the days. Yeah, and at first I was like, do I really need something on the go? And then I realized, yes, because you want to write stuff down. Because for me, I feel like if I put it in my phone, it's not real. And I probably need to get out of that mindset a little bit. Because even when we at the doctor's office, you know, they'll be like, oh, do you want the little card or do you want the text message? I'll be like, I want all of the above. Send me the text message, give me the little card, and I'm still pulling out a sticky, my notebook, and if I have my full planner with me, because I got my big bag, then that's coming out too, and I'm writing it down. I don't know if it's just the old lady in me that's like, you need to write it down. Alright, I think we did enough of that gold. Now, do I have a short? I'm knocking stuff over. And I need to check with the folks in my house to make sure we're going to be good if I don't do the delivery order until the 1st. I feel like people will be fine. I don't feel like anybody really needs anything immediately. But I say that now, and then somebody gonna be talking about, oh no, I need X, Y, and Z. And I'll be like, you don't really need that, you want it. Alright. got to grab my, I'm gonna grab my fitness stickers, and we're gonna throw them up at the top so I can track what I got going on this week. And I feel like that's gonna be it. I ended up using a lot more boxes than what I thought I was going to use. I feel like I want to put another quote. Down there. Let me see. Pause for good. Stick with the fitness ones first, and then I'll go through and add the other ones. I need to do weigh-in. I can't put that in there daily, but do I want to stick with one color or make this super colorful? Let's stick with one color. Sunday is my rest day. I'm not doing any walking, no exercising. Oh yes, wait a minute, because I don't want to mess up his name. I want to say it's Planning with Ray. He the one who turned me on to Cuteness Boutique. Him and your planner bestie Becca. I have watched a couple of their reels and seen a couple of their spreads, and they had tagged it, and I was like, I was not even aware of her. I was like, she got some cute dolls. I said, that's gonna be my next purchase. And then I went down the rabbit hole, and I was like, oh, she got a whole YouTube channel. I said, how did I miss this? And I realized that there are so many like small shops that I just was not aware of. So that's why I tell people, just like, share with me where you get stuff from. We can mix it up a little bit. And yeah, that was fun. And then once I went down the rabbit hole, I found a whole bunch of other like planning content creators. Why does she look so much bigger than the rest of them? That's fine. So I was like, oh, I got some extra people to follow and watch and see. And the one lady, her Dutch doors, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta try some of these. She making whole sceneries out of the Dutch doors, and I said, oh yeah, I gotta get on that. I feel like that is super colorful. Let's not use that. Yeah, weigh-in day. Now I just seen one on here that said meal prep. I swear it was one on here that said rest day too. But I think it's good that, and especially in like this time with there being so many small shops and stuff, sometimes we forget about them. So it is good that people shout them out. But I was completely surprised, because truth be told, I'm like, sometimes I don't even join the giveaways because I'd be like, but I was like, why not? I want to try to make a point this year to make sure that I am doing a better job of engaging with people. I know I get into my little funk and kind of will disappear, but I want to do better with that. I was like, why not try to put myself out there a little bit. I said I might actually find somebody who out here in Arizona. Alright, and then we're going to do meal planning on Sunday. I feel like I should change that meal planning. I'm going to leave it as meal planning because the goal is to not only just meal plan but to meal prep. And I don't know if I gotta be honest with myself. I don't know if I'm a meal prep every week, but the meal planning I most definitely need to do all week, because I'll be finding myself just eating whatever, or whatever is easiest, or feeling like I'm not going to eat nothing, which is a problem within itself. And then Saturday is just a walking day. I'm not doing a real workout. So I probably should have put her down for Saturday, but we can use this one. Cause yeah, I just do the walking in there. Come on over. It don't have to be, listen, I'm gonna tell you, it don't have to be long. And you've been hanging in tough with me for a minute, so you already know sometimes they are what they are. And I would tell you, don't get caught up in what everybody else is doing, or because there are definitely creators that I look at and I be like, oh darn, she got this and all of that and 15 cameras and the big old lights and the whole setup, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing it. I think it would be fun, even if it's just something small as, you know, maybe just a plan with me or sharing. And you don't even have to, you don't have to do what you know, filling it out, just a decorative with me, or maybe some of your favorite stickers or anything like that. I say go ahead and try. You keep us posted and let us know if you decide to restart, or start with a short. 3 minutes is the max on YouTube. And I'll tell you the truth, I get more people view the shorts, even the ones that's 3 minutes long, and I'll be like, okay, not a bad idea. A lot more people view the shorts because I think people are so used to TikTok, and that, that short attention span to things. So that, and I feel like I'm done. I feel like we don't need to fill this up with a crap ton of stickers. Did I pull? I did not. I grabbed everything but I also wanted to grab, which was a book with some quotes in it. Is there any quotes in here? No. That's my workout girls. Alright, we'll sit that to the side. So, just to recap, don't judge me. I did decorate this week, and my December, I'm also going to decorate. Well, I also did decorate it for my January new planner. Now, I'll just fill in what was done for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. When Thursday comes, I'm gonna pull out those old pages, put them in there, and I might do a flip through of what my planner looks like for the whole year. This year I did not put my extra months on expander disc, so I'm wondering how tight this is going to be. So we are paying off our Wells Fargo Visa, and we are paying off our Capital One Visa. They are due on Thursday. I pay them off the day before they are actually due, just because I don't want no mishaps, and because if any interest has accrued, I know my Capital One, there's interest that has accrued, so I'm gonna do that Wednesday before the due date, so I don't accumulate too many extra things. So in these boxes, because I have them written down in here, I'm not gonna go into too much depth, so I'm just gonna write in here Deron's to-do list, so I'm just gonna write program and app, and then I am gonna write KD call at 10:30, and I'm just gonna write school, because I gotta write all of that stuff. Well, most of that stuff I'm gonna type so I can throw it in the email for her. And even though this is gonna be my year wrap up, let's year wrap up at work. And then what did I have for? That was the only thing I had. That was a must do for Tuesday. Alright, so January hair appointment. I need to make one. Run it for maybe about a week. So it'll be the, what is that? I gotta get my calendar up for January. So it'll be the week of the 5th. And what I'm going to give away is because I have a set of these, so I'm going to give away. I can show you. I've been forgetting that I got my camera up here. I can show you these. So these are journals. Some of them are dot grid, some of them are lined, and some of them are the square grid. They still in the plastic. They are that linen material. The company is no longer in business, but I do have extras from, did I check my thing up? I do have extras from an event that I hosted, and so now I did have a lot of them on Poshmark. Now I feel like I done jacked my whole little situation up. There we go. That's it. So it's going to be the Thrive, the Empower. The Empower is the square grid because I like that one, because that's in my and Innovate is the grid too, because the Innovate is the one that I'm gonna be working on for January. And then Align, I can't remember if Align was lined or if Align was grid. I'm looking at it and I feel like Aligned is lined paper. And then Refresh is grid. They're all in the plastic still. They all have a sticker sheet in them, so I'm gonna put these in a giveaway. And then I have some brand new sticker books that I have not used and that I do have that I've had for a minute, and they are from a company that's no longer in business. So it's going to be these journals, and also, what did I do with it? Oh, because I got a couple sticker books, so I got to decide which sticker books. And then I'm also going to include this. So I didn't use this, and I'm probably not going to use it. So my thought process is I can put it in a giveaway. So it has the sticker pages, and then it has a little drawer on there for you to put stuff in. And it has a little snap, so it'll sit on your desk kind of like this, like this. But yeah, those are going to be the giveaways. And I thought that would be cute. These 5 journals are pretty much take you through the year, truth be told. I think I journal daily. And I don't do a lot of decorative pages. I might do 1 or 2 decorative pages. I think one journal got me through 2 months, maybe 2 or 3 months, somewhere along those lines. So I feel like these 5 journals will get you through the whole year. So those, and then the sticker book. I gotta take a picture and I'll do a cute little thing, but I said all of that to say that I need to do what are the giveaway rules, and I'm not even going front. What I'm probably going to do is copy somebody else's rules, and it's usually like follow or subscribe, and then tag somebody or make a comment. I wrote give rules. Oh my God, giveaway. Giveaway rules and post prize, because I think this would be fun, and I think this would be a way for me to find new creators, for people to find me, and for me to de-stash to somebody who I know is actually going to use the items. So that's the biggest thing. And so we got grocery delivery. And then budget time. And I think what I'm also going to do this year is bring back looking at my finances and my investments as a whole on a weekly basis. So we are in good shape. I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with your girl. And if you have any ideas on what you think a good do you think that those are good giveaway items? Number 1, would you want a set of journals that would cover you through the whole year? The sticker book, I feel like everybody would want the sticker book. Now I'm thinking about throwing sticker sheets in there, but how y'all feel about that? Sticker sheets or the sticker book? Truth be told, I could probably do both. But you guys have a great Sunday. Thank you for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and blessings to y'all. Let me know, do y'all like now don't be judgy. I know I got a whole gray patch here and my little slick back ponytail. So cut me a little bit of grace. This is something new for me, doing the camera so you can see me while I'm also planning. I'm open to any constructive feedback. Now, if you want to be nasty, I just want you to know. I come back. But we're going to keep it on a positive note. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. And it's okay if you like me and you decorated December and January for this week coming, because we got stickers. So why not use them? But thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you love up on yourself and love up on those who love you.